Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the New England Patriots.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
A 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. Here's Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing Jones.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The Patriots at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Now Jones. He finds Douglas complete. And he will have a Patriots first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
2nd and 11 at the 41.
Now Cunningham. It's a screen pass. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 43. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
Well, that's an old play caller's trick right there. Right up there with run the ball inside the tackles on first down. You just watch your quarterback get sacked on the previous play. Now you let those defensive linemen penetrate again, hoping to get their hands on him one more time. But this time, he's got the perfect call dialed up, and the screen burns him for a first down.
That is caught by Smith-Schuster. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
Nice play from Smith-Schuster to get the first down, and he rejuvenated his career in a one-year stop with Kansas City last season. And the Patriots aggressively targeted him in free agency, hoping to jumpstart their offense.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Saints very strong in that victory a week ago.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
Open man right side is Smith-Schuster complete. And the Patriots are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Cunningham. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Stevenson will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
This opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Jones toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Cunningham looking to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 20. In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? He's got a chance to do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't exist.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Carr going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Carr. Catch made. It's Moreau. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. 2nd and 3 from the 9. As they've got it as we resume action. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with career touchdown number 75. And the Saints post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point forthcoming. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
The score, Saints 7, Patriots 0.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
On 1st and 10, Jones. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Alontae Taylor. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They work now on 2nd and 9. To throw his Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Let's go now. 19 light. Warriors 70, Mustang 19.
Now a 1st down throw, Cunningham. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Rolling to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Here's Cunningham. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. A play fake. Now Cunningham. That is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. To the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Patriots are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Jones looking to throw on 2nd down. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Dancing to his left. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. On 1st down, it's Cunningham. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Second and 10.
Cup 19. Ready.
Cunningham to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyquan Thornton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Kamara up the middle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here's Carr to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Carr now on first down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He completes it to Olave. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Give him 30 yards there. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Kamara trying again. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. He's going to take another shot here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints will take over possession here up at the 44. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Here's Johnson with a reception. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Carr now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Saints would extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Patriots 7.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the 3rd quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
This one taken in by Olave. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and trying to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Buying time to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Kamara will score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
The try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Patriots 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Pats at the line ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. A give for Stevenson running right. And some room to maneuver. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing, Jones. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow...
Now Cunningham has the ball knocked down. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Carr going to lead the Saints up here first and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll start with a give to Kamara. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
Flushed out right. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And quickly they get to the line. From midfield, here's Carr. On the check down, he finds Kamara. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback.
Back now in Foxborough. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. He's got his target. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards.
First down, Saints.
Jet sweep. Carr backs it forward. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Throwing his Carr on third down. And he'll find Moreau here. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Now Carr. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Saints are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. The Cunningham's throw into the hands of Henry here. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Cunningham. Flush to his right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Cunningham. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Okay, ready?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. 2nd and 9. Carr going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
6-18. Later one.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara there to make the grab. And the Saints have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
And I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, Wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. Fighting ahead at the 15.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
8 yards on the pickup.
To throw on second down, Cunningham. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Cunningham. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Cunningham. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 43. Cunningham to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And this will wind up as Saints first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Carr. He completes it to Olave. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A give to Kamara running right. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 143 yards on the ground for him so far. Here now, 2nd and 4. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Carr going to throw here. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Dietrich Wise running through and dropping him for the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Trying the left side with Kamara. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker. To throw his Carr. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Carr to throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that's going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Patriots' defense is going to take over on down. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to...
I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got them excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat.